Hi, this is Stephen Shelton with Sync Marketing. I just want to give you a quick tool to use. You can use it both to improve your own site, to check out your competition, but also to, if you hired a professional SEO expert, you can follow along and see what they're doing and make sure that they're actually working on your site, because a lot of times I see that they don't actually do it. So this helps you track and make sure something's actually being done. So what I did was I just Googled roofers in Omaha, Nebraska, and then I'm looking for the first real site that we can evaluate. When I say real site, we're looking for a roofer, and this is, Home Advisor is not a roofer, BBB is not a roofer, Yelp's not a roofer. So we're going to go whitecastleroofing.com. We're going to copy that, and then we're going to go over here to a website called Majestic.com, and then you just paste that URL straight into to this area, and you click the search. Now they might ask you to sign up for a free account. If it's for your site, if you're tracking your site, you can get a free account. You just have to prove that it's your site, and then you can check a lot of things about it. The first thing that I want to that you need to point out here is trust flow, and then the citation flow. This is a flow of your citations, like how many citations are you getting, and the trust is the quality of those. And so a lot of what your SEO professional should be doing is getting backlinks from other sites back to you. You want to make sure they're building good links by providing value to sites that also provide value, rather than just purchasing a bunch of bad links that have no value. Just think of it as this, is the more links you have, the higher this will be, but the better those links are, the higher this would be. Okay, and in my experience, this trust flow has a lot to do with rankings. Of course, there's more to it than that. Of course, you need to have really good content. You need to have a site that actually provides value, that people go to and then find what they need and that kind of stuff, of course. But this is a second step, getting other people to link back to that content to show Google that you have valuable content that other people care about. Now, of course, when you're getting people to point to your site to say, here's some good information, it matters what their reputation is. So if it's a site with a poor reputation or no one's pointing to them, it doesn't count as much as a site that with a really good reputation. The better reputation, the more it counts for you. So and so we know we've got some citations, we know we've got some trust flow, a little bit of trust flow. These are scales from 0 to 100, by the way. Fresh external backlinks, that's backlinks coming in from other sites, 331, and that's great. And you can see some information here. You can play with that, but it's not as important as, then you go over to backlinks. We'll go to the backlinks, and then this is where you would like to verify your site. Okay, you verify your website, and you can check your website anything that you want to do, and this is what you will be able to get to on that. You go to when you click on backlinks, once you have your site verified and you have your own account, now you can actually look at what this is valuable for your competition. Now, if you're doing this yourself, you can go see where your competition got links and see if you can get those same links from those same people, right? So if you're trying to beat them, do what they're doing and then do a little more, right? So this also has the metrics from the domain and from the exact place the link came from. And so what is their trust? See, you see this, 0 trust, 0 trust, 0 trust. These are hurting their domain profile. Now, they're in the number 3 spot right now, but one of the reasons I chose that is because you can see Yelp and all these other non-roofers, right, beating them. And in my experience, Google would rather show White Castle Roofing number 1, but there's no real good sites. I mean, if this is the top regular roofing site and they have a really low trust score, then to me, I would say, man, SEO would totally be worth it. I think we could totally dominate that area pretty easily. And when you look at their trust, like how much trust they're getting, from here, even in the whole domain. So this is from the page they get the link, and this is the whole domain. Kind of low. You know, you get this too. I wouldn't even bother building this if they built that themselves. I wouldn't bother with this. I definitely wouldn't bother with this. You know, that's I mean, could actually hurt you if that's a spammy website. So you want to stay away from the really low, but you can look at the quality of links they're building. This one's been deleted, so they built the link, but someone took it off. You can also follow the flow. I will tell you a tip to give the guys a little bit of break. Over here, it tells you when it was first indexed by Majestic, not by Google, but by Majestic, and Google's usually, you know, pretty close at the same time. The last time that they saw it, and then the date lost means if it was deleted, when did you lose it? And so you can kind of get an idea here when they built the link, when your person built the link. Now it's not perfect because it depends. Like for instance, a site, you know, that we saw down here with all the zeros on it. This site right here may not be crawled very often. So they could have actually built this in October and it just got indexed in November. So like, don't look and say you haven't done anything, you know, lately or whatever. But what you should see is a steady flow of them getting indexed. You can see here this came off on the 27th of January. And I wouldn't worry about it because it's not a great site. But if this was a good site, what I would do is find out. Sometimes it's just a broken link. And I'd find out and maybe reach back out to the people and say, hey, my link is broken, and they'll go in and fix it normally and get your link back. But if it's a good site and it matters, right? That's what we're talking about. And so you can see exactly where your links are. If they don't tell you, you can just click to it and go. Here's another one a day later. That was removed. So you can go through here. You can click on. You want to see your link. It tells you the anchor text, so it tells you what they're linking from, and you want to see a diverse anchor text. So you wouldn't want to see roofers in Omaha as every anchor text, right? Because Google knows that's not natural. These are natural looking. It just linking to the company is good. The brand name is okay. So maybe too much of that. These look like directories and stuff. But if they built, you know, really good links. I mean, I'm saying if you're competing against this, it's going to be pretty easy to beat because of this situation. So so what I did is I clicked on that. We go here. This is the page where it should be. It looks like the top 5 mistakes. So they made it. They got the credit for the backlink, but I don't know if it's positive or negative for them. But it's okay. But the point is you can see. It doesn't matter if it's positive or negative, really, in Google's eyes. You get a backlink from that site, so that counts. But the important thing there is, one, Majestic.com. It's inexpensive for professionals. It's free for you to use on your site, and those are the main things you need to do. Is to watch backlinks. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that you can get in the weeds to. Maybe I'll do other videos to discuss that. But the main thing is you want to see what the trust score is. You want to see that going up steadily as it goes up. So where your rankings. It's not tied to it exactly, but the higher your trust, generally the higher your ranking in Google is going to be. So you want to see that moving in an upward pattern. And if you see it going down, you want to go check and see if they're building really crap links. So a lot of people will just buy really bad links and end up hurting your site in the long run. It might work at first, but just watch that trust flow. Make sure you pay attention to that. Then go to your backlinks and pay attention to exactly what's going on with the backlinks and improve your site, get to #1, and really change your business.